Welcome to Hangman Tarot, Sagittarius. We're going to currently find out a little bit about your person that you have on your mind currently. We're going to find out a little bit about the zodiac sign, any kind of current state of minds, and a little bit about the thoughts and feelings for the both of you, the realness of the situation versus, the fantasy or what we think things might be. Before we get into it, I want you to go ahead and hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. When you do this, you're going to click the bell. As soon as you do that, you're going to receive all of my notifications here at Hangman Tarot for your lives, your uploads. And also, my name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. And I'm so happy you came. Just make sure that you share, like, and follow and let everybody know that you did. And let them know what you think about Hangman Tarot. Also, go check out your predictions for December. It's not too late. Go check them out. The loved ones and the general readings as well. So let's get into your current energy currently. How do they feel about me? So we're going to find out how they feel about you currently. Sagittarius, what is it that the universe just needs to let you know? Hey, guy. Hey, girl. We got some things to discuss, okay? All right, Sagittarius. We're going to find out thoughts and feelings first off, as well as your intentions and their intentions. Let's not forget that both of you had intentions getting into the relationship. And then we're going to find out a little bit about the challenges or any obstacles that are going on and some things around that also, as well as a future action or just a likely outcome. Okay. Whoop. All right, we got our Eight of Cups that is in reverse. We have our Queen of Wands that is in reverse. We have the Star card that is in reverse also. So it's just lacking a little bit of energy from what I can see. Ace of Cups that is upright. So just lacking a little bit of energy, not too bad, or just a little delayed on something. All right, so you're dealing with somebody who is probably a water sign or a fire sign, in specific Aries. Yeah, I'll go with that. All right, so this Queen of Wands in reverse, they feel like they're thinking about Sagittarius. When they're thinking about Sagittarius, they're thinking about the original energy that they felt when they got involved with Sagittarius, or the original spark that bring them together. Okay. There's a little bit lacking here, and that might be why there's some reverse cards. There's just some like lacking in energy as far as especially the bare minimum, which we stop giving people sometimes, or we just stop giving an overkill of something that we're like, hey, this is us. We want you to love us. So we put on this, we put on a show, really. So that's what they're missing. They're like, it was a show. It was a grand show when I first showed up, and now it's not so. So there is a little bit of energy lacking here, and they are thinking that they're very much focused on the fact that if you're going to show up, you should fucking show up with the exact amount of energy you showed up with first. Okay. Your Eight of Cups in reverse is just speaking to me of walking away. So you've already decided to walk away. You've already decided that this is not working. Something's not working here. And that's just kind of the thoughts for you. Okay. And it could even be too late. I'm just feeling like this might be too late when it comes to this person, or this person maybe hasn't even, maybe that's what, well, that's definitely why you're lacking in spark, Sagittarius, but they are aware of that. Yeah. The answer for them, for you are not going to be trying to fix this. This is more like, this is not what you signed up for, if you will. Emotionally, because emotionally there was a lot of trust in this relationship for you, and it was just almost like because you had an illusion of what your water or fire sign was, okay? And you had really, really high expectations, and emotionally you were that's like being let down, and that's not because of them, Sagittarius. That's always because of us. I'm not dogging on you. I'm just saying you cannot be held responsible for adults and the way that they act. Okay. And if you had a high expectation of this person, that is not their bad. That is your bad. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm right here for you. But that's the reality of it. Okay. This could have been something that you had already dealt with. This could have been somebody you dealt with in the past. You could have even maybe dealt with them in some type of a relationship as far as like a child was involved. All right. So, uh, right as now, currently, emotionally, again, their thoughts on the situation is that Sagittarius is just lacking. You're not giving that spark, that energy, that zaza zoo that you came in with. So they are feeling a little bent out of shape about that. Okay. Emotionally, they came in real strong and a lot of positive emotion here. Okay. They were abundant with a new beginning. They wanted to get involved with you. They wanted this to be a new start or, gain new insight on each other, gain new perspective from different layers with each other. So you probably definitely dealt with this person twice, if not more. Once before is what I mean. So maybe this is your second. And that's why you're kind of like walking away from it. But when they're kind of like, what's going on? Where's this, where'd the energy go? Where'd the spark, the really good stuff, where'd that go? Glitter, the sparkle. Well, it's because you haven't told them that you did this. Okay. You need to tell them that you walked away. You need to tell them. You need to say, I'm making movement and it's not towards you. And it's not something that you're held responsible for. It's just, this is hopeless. I can't do this. I can't work this. This is not, come off the hook here. Okay. All right. We've got our intention. So intentionally, when you first kind of got into the relationship, Nine of Swords upright, Chariot in reverse for you, Sagittarius, your intention was not to force a commitment here. Okay. But I have to say, you don't really have time to love. You don't really have time to be in this relationship because if you did, you would be a little more involved, or you'd at least let them know what the fuck was going on. Kind of rushed back into the situation, I'm sure. The intention over here was not to have any anxiety for them. Sagittarius, this is just reeking of that. You're just giving them massive amounts of anxiety. The communication sucks, and they definitely have been hopeless themselves. They can feel that off you also. But they definitely, they knew. They know, they knew, they hide from it. It does keep them up. It gives them a little bit of, I don't know, that trauma feel. Yeah, this is something that is a lot deeper than you know. So they're dealing with a lot of things when it comes to any kind of like how you love type things, or like when they were growing up, something specifically traumatized them. And now they relate that to their love relationships. And it's something that they deal with, especially when they feel like that abandonment. There's that anxiety and that trauma feeling. Okay. All right, let's get into what are we doing next? How you see them, how they see you. We got Page of Swords that is in reverse, Page of Swords upright. This is y'all are young, aren't you? You're both extremely full of youth, but you're both young. Okay. I just feel like as far as how you see them, you saw them as like wild and spirited and youthful, and you felt like they were full of energy. You felt like they had a good intention, as well as they actually kind of was like, they were like yes to this relationship, but they knew that you were naive. They knew that you were playing too much. They fucking knew all this. They knew about the impatience, especially when it comes to the drama. Okay. Yeah, they thought you were, I mean, Sagittarius, I get it, because you really thought they were confident. You thought they were fair when it comes to this relationship, when it comes to being a person in general. But as far as this goes, let's just find out. All right, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. Because things really are different usually. So that's how you two seen the situation or seen each other, okay? But it really, yeah. So okay, Sagittarius. So when you see them wild and free, you see them, pushing forward with this youthfulness and they have all this energy. They literally are just very diligent. Okay. They're very smart. So it's not even that they're like whimsical and wild and free, but they're just a smart individual. So when they're, first in a relationship or they're trying to gain what they need or get what they want, they're definitely going to be dedicated to you. Okay. But that's how their dedication, their focused energy come off like it was confidence. It came off with pushing, action. It came off that way, but it wasn't that way. That was just, a front. We all do this. We all do this. Like, I'm not going to lie. We never get into a relationship and we're like, please tell me 10 terrible things about yourself. I think we should. I think we may have to get into something about that, but all right. So as far as them, they definitely see you as like the ending or the beginning. Okay. They do think that you struggle with working on this. They see you as pretty selfish because that's the reality of it. You're creating this very selfish thing about you when you're just wandering off and not talking about the situation. Okay. They feel like you're very blocked emotionally, and they don't think that you're going to carry on with the situation. And they feel as though you're constantly blaming yourself for it too. At least you're taking responsibility, because I was just yakking at you about taking responsibility, but I think that you are, Sagittarius. All right, future action, likely outcome here. 10 of Cups, that is upright. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Give me a minute. Let me feel. All right. So this is going to be moving in the action of unpredictability. Okay. Constantly, constantly, constantly. It's a new start. It's a beginning. It's a new start. It's a beginning. It's an ending. It's an ending. What is this? Where are we at? Okay. So is if this is a new start, is this going to be forced? This is you're not going to have any control over the situation, Sagittarius, and neither are they really. I mean, this is fated, and this is something that you're karmically needing to deal with, because the two of you are learning from each other no matter how you look at it. And you're both youthful, you're both pretty young, or you might even have kids together. So I would just take this and utilize this currently as like, this is my motherfucking teacher. This is my teacher. They're teaching you life skills. Okay. How to deal with things, Sagittarius. Okay. How to not walk away, how to just like have a conversation, have that one-on-one conversation, get through it, and move on with your fucking life. Okay. But it's indicating here that there will be growth here in this relationship. A lot of good things will happen, especially if you take this relationship potential and you utilize it. Okay. Especially if you start taking this new ending, or this beginning ending, or whatever this fucking is, this fresh, brand new start, and put some sparkle back into this shit. And this person will be head over heels again. Okay. Yeah, because the response and the no ability to respond to them is currently making them fucking nuts. So get back involved. I mean, especially if you can get some, get a marriage out of this, maybe. This is potentially a very long-term, peaceful, happy situation if you just do the work. That's all. That's it. That's it. You can just do the work. All right. Okay. I'm going to get off here. Up next, we got, I think, Capricorn's up next, so I will be right back on. I'll pop right back on. I am going to be doing an Ed Sheeran reading. I can't even say that guy's name. Okay, and then Asim Riaz and his ex-girlfriend Shruti Tuli. I'll just call her Shruti Tootie. Okay, so those are coming up. Those will be coming up too today. Those two celebrity readings, as well as some more current for Capricorn all the way through Pisces. So I will be off and on today. I'll be very annoying to all those that have notifications here at Hangman Tarot. Remember to go share, like, and follow, of course, and subscribe to Hangman Tarot Sagittarius. Check out your love and your general predictions for December 2021. And I hope that you enjoy this beautiful third day in December.